And turning now to the 2016 race for the White House, where the fight against ISIS is already a major topic of conversation, including from the Republican frontrunner, Donald Trump.
Now you have ISIS and others, but you have ISIS cutting off Christians' heads and others. They cut off anybody's head. They're drowning them. They're cutting off their heads. We have to go in with force. We have to take the oil because the oil is their source of wealth.
And Trump will take his campaign to Iowa this weekend, where he is leading in the polls. And if it were up to our next guest, his next job would be in the White House. And since there have been nothing conventional about the Trump campaign, it only makes sense that there's nothing conventional about two of his staunchest supporters. Here's their response to Megyn Kelly, and the GOP debate went viral.
Who is trying to push you to destroy Donald Trump?
All right.
Who is it?
Who is?
We got to get on top of who it is.
Yes.
That's that's after her to make her destroy Donald Trump.
All right.
And see, we wouldn't talk about none of this.
No.
We would never talk about it.
No.
But I woke up with it on my mind, pissed off with Megyn Kelly, Kelly Megan, whatever her name is. Leave Donald Trump alone. Leave Donald Trump.
Leave him alone.
Leave him alone.
Yeah.
Period.
Bye.
Just a momentary glimpse at Diamond and Silk defending their man Donald Trump. They are the Stump for Trump girls, and they are joining us now from North Carolina. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
So Diamond, who's Diamond?
I'm Diamond.
Okay, Diamond and Silk. Can you tell me when you first knew that Donald Trump was your man?
Well, it was the first time we saw him on television. When he came out and announced his candidacy, we said, you know what? I called Silk. I said, Silk, you got to cut on the TV. Donald is on. And we listened, and she called me back. She said, girl, this is going to be our next president. He resonated with us.
Yes.
He speak for us. You know, we're African-American. We stand with the silent majority. So everything he say, he's saying it for us. We love him. We want him to be president. He can do a lot to make America great again.
Oh, yes, he can.
And among your viral videos, you've tackled issues ranging from immigration to the economy, and now you're taking on Black Lives Matter and that movement. What have you heard from Donald Trump that convinces you that he will prioritize this movement?
Well, when he said he would make America great again.
That's right.
So that means all things. When he said he would bring jobs back here to America. So what that means is that in the African-American community, you won't only be just surviving, but you will start to thrive. Imagine if those people had jobs. You know, when I listen to the other candidates, you have Carly Farina. She sent 30,000 jobs. She outsourced those jobs overseas. Imagine if one of those Black lives had those jobs, or another American had those jobs. So I believe he's going to make America great, and I believe that he can also tap into the African-American community and make their lives great too. But we got to give him a chance. Put him in the White House. Stop for the Trump. And you can hear all of our messages right there on WeBeSisters.com.
That's right.
Yes.
And how long have you been politically involved and active, and have you been affiliated with one party only, or have you been affiliated with the Democratic Party as well in the past?
I've always been affiliated with the Democratic Party. But when Donald Trump announced his candidacy and we saw him on TV, we knew this is our guy. We're going to vote for him. Listen, we're already divided. We can no longer be divided. So I'm not looking at him based on whether his skin color, his political party. I'm looking at the guy that can get the job done. And he can get the job done. And that's why I'm voting for him. He just happened to be a Republican,
That's right.
But we voting for him.
So you'll forgive him for being of the wrong party, in your opinion?
Well, no, he's not in the wrong party. He's where he needs to be. I know he can lead. I know that he can help the Black community. I know he can bring jobs that will help Black lives. So that's why I'm stumping for Trump.
That's right.
That's why I'm stumping for him. I'm not, listen, I don't care what he is. Can you get here and get this job done, Mr. Trump? Come on, let's do this.
Come on, Mr.
I believe that he can do it. He can do what's necessary to make America great again. Yes, I do.
Right.
And speaking of Black Lives Matter, you really tapped into something that's at the forefront, an issue that this country is facing once again, and that's the racial divide. How would you rate President Obama's handling of the racial divide in this country?
Well, I guess that he did the best that he could, but it's like this here. I'm a survivor.
Yeah.
We are survivors.
That's
When
right.
we don't cry over spilled milk.
That's
what a
right.
survivor do is clean up the milk and keep
That's
it
right.
moving, okay?
That's
and
right.
that's why we're gonna keep it moving, and we're
Yes.
looking at Donald Trump
That's
to
right.
go ahead and make America great
Great
again.
again.
Get this cleaned up for us, baby.
Yes.
Make America great again. Bring them jobs back
Bring them
home.
back.
So black lives and
Yes.
all lives
And
can
all
have
lives.
jobs
That's
where they're
right.
not only surviving, but they're thriving in this country, honey. I want Donald Trump as the president.
president.
Oh, yes, we need a leader
Period.
like that, honey.
Yes.
We need somebody that speaks with authority, that can
Yes.
feel things.
Yes.
He can feel things, and that means he can build back America. Now, that's who I want to see president.
Period.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, you both speak with authority, too. And my final question is, Diamond and Silk, is there anything that you two don't agree on together?
Well, on this issue, we agree on this here.
That's
We
right.
got to bring in a leader that's going to make America great again, bring
Yes.
jobs back, and that will help help black lives,
That's
help
right.
all lives.
And if you go to WeBeSisters.com, you can see everything that we are standing for.
And we asking everybody to stomp for the Trump, baby.
Stomp for the Trump.
Yes.
Well, your millions of viewers, I'm sure, are following you by the day and following Donald Trump as well. Thanks to you, the Stump for Trump girls, Diamond and Silk. Thanks for joining us.